I would say that what I always tell people is the key to getting success on LinkedIn is to think of it as a relationship platform and not a transaction platform.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
wish I
most
knew
people think about it as what can I get out of it? How could I grow my business? How could I get sales? How could I get customers? They're thinking all about the conversions and the transactions that they're trying to achieve. But exactly as you said, the way to get results is by providing value to people and trying to attract like-minded individuals. We met through LinkedIn. I've met clients through LinkedIn. I've helped clients build up networks on LinkedIn. With that methodology, we're not trying to, we're not focused on the short term. We're focused on building up the network and really trying to craft winning offers and a message and use it as a lead generation machine by trying to provide value to as many people as possible. And so I find that most people lose sight of the relationship aspect of it, and focus too much on the transaction aspect of it. And, if you're going to a networking event in person, you're not going to run up to people and just pitch what you do and your offer. You're going to disarm them by opening up conversations, asking them questions about themselves, showing genuine interest. And so what people miss is that LinkedIn is still a human relationship platform. It's a place to be able to take those interactions that you otherwise might have in person and apply them to an online forum. But the decorum of the psychology of human relationships still applies. The lesson is how do you figure out how to apply that in your particular use case. And that's where the skill set of it comes along. But I find that it's a very learnable skill to get good, and the results speak for themselves. We wouldn't be here together, you in Jamaica, me in Atlanta, without LinkedIn as the bridge to allow us to connect with one another, to give us dual purpose, to be able to build businesses together through the platform. And I know that you're aware, but for the audience, all the other people that I have on my team, whether or not that might be in the Philippines or in Pakistan, wherever it is, in India, what brings us together is the shared interest of growing businesses. And that's like a very universal thing, that we want to combine forces to amplify each other. And that's kind of what the nature of business is to kind of bring people together through a shared mission of amplification. So I find that like LinkedIn, unlike Facebook and Instagram, it's a very business centric idea. So it's like there's nuances that are specific to LinkedIn that I'm excited for our journey together to try to attract more people who are interested in learning that skill.
Nice. Okay. So, yep, that great share, Colin, for sure. So, pretty much, we need to be more human and more relationship driven as opposed to robotic and results driven, results focused. I think I'm getting what you're saying here. It's just like in any other aspect of life. You talk about networking at an event. I might use the illustration of dating. Like, guy meets girl, guy doesn't say, hey, let's get married right away. That doesn't even begin to make any sense, right? There's a
Yeah.
process to it, in relationship building, and I think because there's a screen in between us, or I don't mean you and me, but between us on LinkedIn, there's a screen between us. Then I think we forget that that humanness is required. That LinkedIn is supposed to help us to form more organic connections and not subtract it out of the equation so you can get you to your result faster. That's not what it should be doing. It should be helping you to do that at the same pace that you would in person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So So I think my mindset has changed, especially since meeting you, Colin.